in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out.
I just beat on your boy, Malik. Reggie. JR lead. Yep. Reggie ain't beating me at none. I just whooped his ass in Madden too. Nigga stink.
Truly be missed, so I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't like it better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a pack out yelling, bring them out, hey, I'm a hot girl yelling, bring them out, hey, all the dope boys yelling, bring them out, hey, fuck the back cage yelling, bring them out, hey, mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, what it two drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, I too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we'll be standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, hey, all my hot girls yelling, bring them out, hey, all the dope boys yelling, bring them out, hey, fuck the back cage yelling, bring them out, hey, front yard yelling, bring them out, hey, all my hot girls yelling, bring them out, hey, all the dope boys yelling, bring them out, hey, fuck the back cage yelling, bring them out, hey, oh.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, Joshua Carty. We'll get it underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Braden Fisk is there to bring him down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns. But that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical beam here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. Solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. At their own 48-yard line.
That lady.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he'll get about 5. He's brought down by Deion Jones. A gain of 5 brings us 2nd and 5. At the Buccaneers' 47-yard line. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Rams first down. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Easy. 180.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That's into the hands of Jordan Whittington. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Set. 250. Like 22.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. It's Otten in motion. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Marking at the 29. Brings up 2nd and 1. Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll go again here with Irvin. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. Mayfield's pass. yards on that connection. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. 17 yards.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Right at midfield. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. They send Godwin in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. He'll find Rashad White. And he will go all the way. Rashad White, touchdown Buccaneers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. Half the score. He'll kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better release them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough.
59! Set! Hurry! Go 20!
On 1st and 10, Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Alert!
Stafford now on 2nd down. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
First down grab, first of the game for Adams.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
This throw right side is caught by Adams. This duo dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Set. 32. 280.
Throwing again is Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He brought down inside the 25. Levante David doing his work on defense. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The world probably not home for another hour.
Really big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
250.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Bucks have the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The handoff, it's Irvin. Oh, the ball's out. The Rams have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the 3 return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
You just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches.
Hey, we're 33. King.
Mayfield to throw. That's complete. And it is Beckham. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. It's a gain of 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw is Mayfield. And he's into the end zone. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucks move out to a 14-7 lead. There's McLaughlin now, and if you score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. On 1st and 10, Stafford. He'll complete it to Adams. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
3rd and a yard.
Set. And middle.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's taken in by Higbee. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
A big one there. On 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
At the 26-yard line.
Set. Alert. Hey, 54. Hey, 5-0. Omaha, ready to move.
Stafford to throw again. He's got it about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Williams. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's a loss of 1.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Ready.
Corum. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only did they come up with a big 3rd down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up 4th down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't take share and let me be free.
They send Evans in motion. On 1st down, here's Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd down throw for Mayfield.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Baker to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
That'll be returnable from the 35. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey! Lady! Look behind.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break.
Hey, 22! White! Get a lady!
Now a first down throw for Stafford. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throw on third down, Stafford. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of us. That one falls incomplete.
He was covered by
Fourth down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Yeah, I'm here.
They send Godwin in motion.
Nah, I remember when he got hurt against me.
On first down,
I should have said season ending.
pressure gets there. Down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't rush into it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now,
That nigga break tackle crazy. I don't know what the fuck.
now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. Is their second. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. On the ground, it's Irvin. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Rams' 15-yard line.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The shotgun snap to Stafford. It goes sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
That is caught at the 3. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams are back within a point. It's 14-13.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half. Certainly a tightly contested 1st half, and you'd expect more of that here in the 2nd half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Hey, give me a D.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bucs have it.
Every team in the league, they work on scoop and score, and they got the scoop part right. I'll tell you what, he had a lot of lead blockers out in front of him. They were trying to get their buddy into the end zone for 6, but He's going to come up just short. And his offense now trots on the field on the doorstep of the goal line in prime position to come away with 6.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Irving will score! Touchdown, Buccaneers!
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg can take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation. You don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
He fields it at the 8. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Their own 34-yard line.
And middle. Hey,
A 1st down throw for Stafford. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. That's catch number 5 of tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time.
That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Notre Dame. Here's Irving. Big hole to the 30. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to be 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He'll let one go down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Stafford now on 1st down. Big play with Stafford and Nakua. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard
And it's
line.
hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
First down, Stafford going right back to Nakua. Complete. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. Back to the left side. It's pulled in by Higbee. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 16 yards. Pick up on that one. First down, L.A.
14-yard line.
To the air again. Stafford. And he'll take it on in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. Greg, sometimes we're saying too often that was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
The score, Buccaneers 28, Rams 20. Joshua Carney to kick off for the
The
Rams.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Johnson now to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
It's Otten in motion. On first and 10, here's Baker. A short one there to Otten.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? Man, I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact, for that matter.
Second and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Flush to his right. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Third and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. And even 30 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. This is Irving. He'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that ball.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Second down throw for Mayfield. He's got the connection there to Ibuka. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
Throwing is Baker. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go. Mayfield. He'll bite, and he's going to go down. They get him behind the line. Can't take a sack there. It's a turnover on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
It's caught. It's the tight end, Higbee. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Third and 7.
50-50. Ready. White 7. Blue 60. And middle.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. They'll run it. It's over. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball was out.
So even though they avoided the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of a team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. Out right, and catch made. That's Ibuka. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's sitting down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. his first on the year. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Hey, alert 33. Alert, 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 alert. Done.
Here's Mayfield. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Mayfield. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. To throw is Mayfield. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And these guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they had a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the carry, it's Williams. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Punt to his right. And Aaron Miller can even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, we'll go with Rashad, like the back out of Arizona State. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3. Another run here with White. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
The offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On first down, right back to White. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll go again with White. Whoa. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Baker gonna hand it to White. And this time they are ready for throw for a loss. And it's second down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. So we get to a pressure kick. And here's Chase McLaughlin. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's second down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
32. Lady.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Again, it's Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Allen. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he will score! Touchdown, LA. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep him.
He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Joshua Carney to kick
Tie
off
game.
for the Rams.
Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Johnson now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he's going to go all the way. Oh, not some late magic. They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. In this case, your defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This one taken at the 7. Whoa! And he stopped at the 25. Drive will begin there. Here's 1st down. Back to throw is Stafford. Quick throw taken in. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a 1st down. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Throwing, Stafford. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing again is Stafford. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Hey, alert! 180, 0. Flippity hot.
To the air again. Stafford. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass. Is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Hurry!
Throw on third down, Stafford. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And the Buccaneers are right back in this one.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So a win here for the Buccaneers. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.